Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Fifth. I'm not gonna lie, this match did start rough. I did open up on Gila and immediately realized that that wasn't the move. There was no space being granted for me, no pressure. Sometimes when you play ranked kind of with randoms, you gotta deal with what you deal with. We were kind of playing out of position. There was no chemistry in the first half, and Gila requires tanks to grab space so you can pick people off without being contested too much. But after that, I swapped the Phoenix, and this one everything just kind of kicked off. But today we're gonna be breaking down my decision making, the mistakes, and how I carried this platinum rank game. Let's get into it, guys. So immediately I'm going to go and start putting some pressure on this Moon Knight, which I'm going to grab a pick early in this fight. So that was a good pick. That was a good little rush up to secure that pick, but this is where the decision making becomes a little sloppy. I did push in their backline a little too cocky, and you're going to see I'm going to get burned for that. I'm going to waste my ult, and everything just goes really bad here. So normally in this situation, when I get a cloak and dagger this low, I would rush up and try to secure that pick, but this is platinum rank and I want to play it safe. I don't want to accidentally give myself away as a pick. So the mag is going to ult here, which I get out the way from. And then I do notice that the team is taking the objective. So right now I'm actually communicating with my teammates, telling them to fall back, because I know even if we get a pick here, that person's going to come back immediately, as you're going to see with the mag in a few seconds. As you can see, the mag is back. He's instantly doing damage on our Jeff, which causes him to go on the ground, stop healing, and instantly we lose 2 people in that situation. You'll notice that I have been playing back the whole entire time, playing close to my team. Once I noticed that the Invis ulted, I knew I could play a little bit more cocky and a little bit more aggressive, so I do push up. Gonna grab this 3K with my ult, but the Emma and Moon Knight counter ulted immediately, and they kill our whole team off, and I didn't know that in the moment, so I'm gonna get burnt for this as well. And if somehow my healers in the game happen to see this video, I am so sorry for spamming I need heals here. I did not know y'all were dead. And I usually say don't hit tanks, but if you ever catch a tank grouped up with his teammate, this is the perfect time to go for that juicy AoE damage, which I do. Grab the pick on a Magneto, then I catch his Moon Knight playing completely out of position. I grab a pick on him as well. That's an easy 2K. So in these kind of fights where if you go to the back line, you're just going to get jumped by the whole entire team, it's best to just play in the back here. Star-Lord's ulting, so I'm going to keep playing back, keep this cover right here to have some natural protection, and kind of wait the ult out. Now this was a really flashy play. I don't recommend doing this because I could have easily got punished for it, but it did pay off in this situation. Grabbed the pick on the Iron Man, didn't get killed for it, and now we have a perfect trade-off. So at this moment, I noticed I had 3 sparks on the Loki, so I did want to get my ult to secure that kill. The Doctor Strange did happen to combo ult with me, but we only get the Loki with that, but it does set up an amazing play afterwards. So right now I'm at a 5K. Honestly, if I knew the round was gonna end, I would have rushed that heal and probably died for it, but I didn't, so I backed up to protect myself from dying yet. At the time, I didn't know that they didn't have any dives. As a hit scan, I do like to break all of the debris because dives do tend to hide behind that. I noticed that the Punisher was in his torrent, so I'm going to grab this high ground to grab that pick on him. So in these heavy group fights like this, sometimes I do like to play with my team here, but I did notice that the tank was playing out of position, so I decided to hit my backline rush, like to tell you guys about. So I instantly apply some pressure on the healers. They do have 3 of them right now. I grabbed the Loki, then I noticed that the game was playing out of position, so I go challenge him for a 1v1. I do get that pick on him as well. Sometimes I do misjudge situation. I thought I had enough time to maybe get this high ground before they came back from their spawn, but I didn't realize that we didn't have the first objective yet, so their spawn was still very close and they were here already. So as you can see, I'm out of position. I should have got burned for this, but luckily my supports did bail me out, so I get away without dying. And this ult here might seem random, but Phoenix ult actually does counter Squirrel Girl's ult. I got lucky enough to get those picks with it, but I really was ulting just to kill the Squirrel Girl ult. I had great intentions playing this right side. I was going to go in the back line and get some damage on the supports. At the time, I didn't realize that Gambit ulted. I should have heard it, but I thought I had enough time to maybe get back to the Invis ult, which you realize I didn't. I get killed for that. Once again, another big team fight. I'm just going to play the back here, get some poke damage on their Phoenix here. My crosshair is going to float around. I'm going to hit the Emma mag a couple times, hit the back line. We're just kind of trying to get damage on everybody as this fight develops. I'm just engaging heavily in team fights. I'm trying not to branch off too far. Trying to stay close to my support so I can get my heals. And we're just trying to poke and do as much damage as possible. So right here, I'm looking for a pick. I'm trying to grab maybe an early kill on a DPS or a healer, or just even get some damage to stall them out because we're trying to, secure the win here. So I finally found them. So now I'm trying to determine who I want to grab. I'm going for the Cloak and Dagger. That's my target. I didn't get to kill her, but I do grab the Star-Lord with this ult, which does give us the first pick of the fight. And then my teammates follow up immediately after. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Also consider subscribing if you want more content like this.